Hello and welcome. My name is Lady T, and this is Lady T's Tasty Treats. My channel is all about international cuisine, and today we're going to prepare a healthy meal with quinoa and vegetables with chickpeas and squash. So quinoa is actually a seed, and it was one of the staples for the Inca Indians. And we're going to have some roasted squash with it. So come along and join me as we prepare this delicious, healthy meal. So the first thing we're going to do is to soak our quinoa. And this is a small package. It is 6 ounces. And I'm going to let this soak for about 30 minutes. I'm going to set this aside. I've rinsed my squashes. I'm going to cut them in half. And these are a little bit hard, so just use a very sharp knife. Cut it in half. Take your time. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and I'm going to remove the seeds. It's very nutritious, and you get your beta carotene from it. Also, the quinoa has a lot of protein, and you eat a cup of that and you will get your daily allowance that's recommended for your amino acids. But we're going to add a lot of flavor to the quinoa. So I have my little squash, and I'm going to stick it in the pizza oven at 400 degrees. I'm going to add some Greek olive oil because that's what I have today. And I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon. You're going to just spread the olive oil all over squash. This is going to be delicious. We're placing it in the oven for half an hour. In the meanwhile, I'm going to deseed and dice my peppers. I'm going to have 4 mini peppers. Bell peppers are very nutritious and has lots of vitamin C, more than a cup of orange juice. So we're going to get our protein, we're going to get some vitamin C, we're going to get some beta carotene. So when I say it's truly a healthy meal, it's truly a healthy meal. This is a julienne style, but we're going to dice these. I have a few big pieces that needs to be cut down. And these are so pretty. I love when food is colorful and bright, because we always eat with our eyes first. I have some carrots. I'm going to rinse these off and take the skins off of it. Cut the tips off. Just take your time when working with knives. Cut these in half. And like I said, take your time. Just cut these down a little bit more. Okay, and I think these are finely chopped enough for me. I don't want it to be minced. Add this to the bowl. And I have some green beans. So I washed these and I'm taking the tops and the ends off. I'm going to cut them in bite size. I'm going to place these in a separate bowl because I'm going to saute these in some delicious olive oil. Saute the green beans. So 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil. Make sure you dry your green beans. So we don't want splatter. I'm going to add we're going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. This is the dehydrated onions. And we're going to add about a tablespoon. We're adding 2 bay leaves, small. We're going to add our carrots. Let that saute. And the peppers. So this is our quinoa. Just been soaked. We're going to blend this and rinse it. So pretty. We're going to add 3 cups of the vegetable broth. And I want this to come to a boil. It has come to a boil. I have 1 cup of quinoa. So 1.5 cups of quinoa. Vegetable broth. I'm going to add the can of chickpeas. let this cook for 20 minutes. Let's taste it first to make sure that the seasonings are right. It's tasty. Could use a little bit more salt, but the peppers and the carrots gave it such a sweet taste to the broth. So, half a teaspoon of salt. I am using pink Himalaya salt. It always adds flavor, but salt could never take away if it's too much. It will ruin a dish. And we're going to add another tablespoon of dehydrated onion. So 2 tablespoons of dehydrated onions, a half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon garlic powder. Let's do this. Let's taste. More time before we put the lid on. Delicious. Taking a fork and just scraping the bottom of the pan, scorching a little bit. I learned this trick from one of my Jamaican friends. You take a cast iron skillet, you place it on the burner, your cooking element, and you place the pot inside. Towards the end of evaporation. Here is our delicious, healthy meal. Quinoa with vegetables and chickpeas and some squash. Our delicious quinoa. Let's try it with squash. Very tasty. Squash has a hint of sweetness. Thank you for joining me on our cooking adventure. So if this is something that you enjoy learning from me, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, like, share with your friends and family. Hit the notification bell so every time I upload you'll be notified. Appreciate you spending some time with me, and may God bless you. And my name is Lady T, and this is Lady T's Tasty Treats with a healthy, delicious meal today.